I was watching YouTube and decided to create an air conditioner for our tent because we're going camping for our anniversary. So I asked Jason to buy a styrofoam cooler. Excuse me. I already had some plastic and I'd made this ages ago and had no purpose for it. I just wanted to see if I could with the plastic. And then an O2 fan. So all I did, let me disassemble it. It's a battery operated fan. It's the best one I've seen. It is an O2Cool. Now this fan is good on its own. It's a 10-inch O2Cool fan. Has a high and a low. And it's good by itself, but we need air conditioner if we're going to go camping in the summer, and we don't want something that has to have power. I did just order one of these fans with an AC adapter, so it would have a power source. So when we're camping where we have a power source, we can use it. Okay, so all I did was cut the center. Hard to show you against a white wall. Cut the center out just to go around this part of the fan, which is the only part of the fan that really generates any wind. And you can measure your fan out to see what part of it actually generates air. This very outer edge does not generate any air on this one, and it has a good airflow. It requires 6 batteries. Now what I'm using are blocks of ice, and I just used whatever container I could find. And what I found was Ziploc bags. So I just made huge cubes of ice and a big block of ice. And I'm keeping it in the bag just for this experiment. And you just set them in. This is the other side of that too. Nothing sophisticated about it. I just wrapped a piece of moldable plastic around a tin can, and then when I cut the hole in the side, as you see, I marked out my lines, and I just made sure it was a snug fit. So this thing actually works. I was so surprised. It took me about 3 minutes to make it. I did find placing my fan in a certain way did make all the difference for stability, but this thing is not going to tip over. The ice makes it nice and heavy, so it won't blow away on you, but the air comes out here, goes in up here. There's no air coming out the sides, so all of the air is focused, and it's coming out here. Let me get a paper towel and I'll show you. The strength of it this might be a little heavy to show you. There. So you see, it's not, this is a Viva paper towel, which is extremely heavy. And that's catching most of the air. That's on high. What I'm thinking is if you keep this on ankle level, because it's air blowing over ice, if you keep this on ankle level, and you put another fan of the same type, which is the second fan that I just ordered. I'll be using this one as a straight up fan. Keep this one down by your feet. Okay. Now I'm going to measure from the top edge, because that's what genuinely is going to take up the space. I would say this cooler is about 15 inches. Obviously the base is smaller than the top, but for, I would say 16-inch, just to be on the safe side. This one is a 16-inch by. You can hear that the fan is actually running. That's the level of noise. So you could easily sleep to this and not know it's on. So it looks like by 12. Just for general measurement. And like I said, this is a 10-inch fan. It's battery operated. The batteries on this one are rated to last 4 or 5 hours. From what I've read, this little cooler with the big chunks of ice in it will last about 5 hours too. So, if your power's gone out, or you're going camping in the heat of the summer, or you're just a hot-natured person, you might find that this is a really neat way to create your own little air conditioner that doesn't require any power, but if you use a power fan, it's not exposed to water, so it wouldn't be dangerous to use it. Alright, that's my newest camping experiment.